Hello everyone, welcome back to another Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport update. Today we have a bit of a sunrise update, some nice mood lighting here, like canoeing in airport miniature Wonderland vibes, basically. Lighting is so intense here for, this is, I guess, sunrise. There's no really specific time frame for this airport update, but I wanted to incorporate some mood lighting. Technically, the flights in this airport update cover 2 days here at Kalamazoo. The night of one day and then the morning of the next. But it's not like supposed to be a realistic time frame. There were some cool flights here that I wanted to include, so that's what we're doing in today's update. So I'll actually start with this taxiing aircraft here. It is a blank Dornier 328, but this is operating for Ultimate Air Charters. So I haven't detailed this up or anything. I think my plan for this aircraft is to turn it into a Midwest Connect Dornier 328, but we'll see what I choose to do on that. And apologies for the background noise, my heater is just going off being loud as usual. But it's getting warmer here, so hopefully in a few weeks then we won't need to use that as much or at all anymore. At least that's me being optimistic. But anyways, this Dornier 328 is operated by Ultimate Air Charters. They operate a charter service, as implied by their name, on the Dornier 328, and this actual aircraft was in a blank Dornier 328 livery. Of course, this aircraft doesn't have any details for like the windows and doors or anything, unlike the real one, but it's still more realistic than for me using my Denver Air Connection Dornier 328, for example. So I figured, since the actual aircraft looks pretty much identical to this, I might as well throw it in here. It came in from Raleigh-Durham on charter, obviously, and we'll be heading out to Washington Dulles. The aircraft actually came back to Kalamazoo from Dulles later. And I forgot to check where it's heading out to after it came in from Dulles. I assumed back to Raleigh-Durham, but I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure why this is here, honestly. I'm not sure what the purpose of the charter is, because I feel like the Dornier 328 would be too small for like a sports charter, but yeah, I'm not sure. If you have any information on it, I guess please comment it. I would love to find out why this was here. Because I don't know where to find that out. I don't think there really is any way of knowing, but if you do have any insider information, I would love to hear it. Anyways, our next aircraft here, if it will focus, we're having some focusing troubles with the light. It gets tough for my camera to focus. The next aircraft is the American Eagle CRJ-700, operated by Air Wisconsin. Now, unlike in the last airport update when American Eagle first started operating the CRJ-700s here, this actual aircraft was in the American Eagle livery. Kalamazoo started by mostly getting the Air Wisconsin house livery, not home livery, and some old United aircraft before they were painted into the American Eagle, and they're still getting some of those. I haven't seen an Air Wisconsin house livery recently, but I would love for Gemini to release that model. That is such a cool livery, one of my favorites in the sky, actually. I'd really love to get a model of that one, both 400 scale, maybe even a 200 scale model if they made it. So another suggestion to Gemini. I could go on for days about Gemini Jet's model suggestions here, but that would be a really cool model that they released. I would definitely get it for like the Kalamazoo airport, and just to have in the collection, because it is just a really cool aircraft in general, in my opinion. But anyways, this American Eagle CRJ-700, operated by Air Wisconsin, came in from Chicago O'Hare, and this one will be on the turn. We'll be heading back out there, just sitting at its gate for now. Then we'll move on here. Now, this is a different aircraft, so yeah, Delta, as they are retiring many of their CRJ-700s, not wanting to focus, but you get the gist. As Delta is retiring many of their CRJ-700s, there goes the light again. I don't know why it does that. It just turns very blue. Let me try to fix that here. Well, we'll cut back to another shot when this lighting is fixed, because I hate it when it does this, and now it's just going to be stuck like blue until I start a new recording, so catch you in the next recording. Okay, here we go with the Delta Connection CRJ-700, operated by Endeavor Air. Lighting got a little bit better. It's still not perfect, but the phone can't handle the light here for some reason. So the Delta Connection CRJ-700 this time, operated by Endeavor Air. This one is doing the service from Detroit, of course. So with Delta retiring their CRJ-200s, they have stopped serving Kalamazoo with them, like pretty suddenly. I forgot to include, I don't really think I even had the chance to include an update of like a kind of a send-off for the Delta Connection CRJ-200, so my apologies for that. I might do another update in the future, just unrealistic just to have a CRJ-200 in here as kind of a send-off for them. This is another aircraft that's been a staple here at Kalamazoo that is now gone, basically. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to see them back here, as Delta's getting rid of their CRJ-200s in droves. I mean, we see that in MSP. I really only can use one per update at best. And I used to be able to put in like 3, and not even that long ago, just a few months ago, we had multiple CRJ-200s in the airport updates, and now I'm lucky if I can include 1. So, well, now we have CRJ-700s and 900s here for Delta Connection on Endeavor Air with the Detroit service, so expect to see that in the future. But man, it's crazy that the staples here at Kalamazoo for so long are how gone, basically. It's just crazy to think about. So, and you know, I'll probably do some retro updates here, just going back to the good old days of United, Delta, and American Eagle, and maybe even just Delta Connection and American Eagle. You know, back in the good old days. I don't know. Yeah, the lighting is kind of messed up for the Avelo 737-800 here. I don't get why the phone can't get the correct lighting here that I want from these LEDs, but whatever. We'll just have to deal with it here. The next aircraft is the Avelo 737-800. Of course, this one's doing the service out to Orlando. It's good to see that this one is doing well here at Kalamazoo. Really glad to have Avelo here. I know I say it all the time, but it's so great to have 737s flying here for Avelo Airlines. If we didn't have this, all we'd see here are RJs and the Dornier 328, but that's only a one-off thing. So yeah, really cool to see the Avelo 738 here. It's just pushing back out of gate 5. This guy will be heading out to Orlando MCO. And yeah, that'll do it for this airport update. Surprised I spent the least amount of time on the Avelo. That's like the one that we had the least stuff to talk about on. I can't think of anything else to say for the Avelo, but we'll get, I guess it's kind of a terminal shot here of all the aircraft parked at the terminal. Yeah, very, very fun lineup here. Good to get more than just 3 aircraft in here, as we've had a maximum of 3 pretty much the entire series here at Kalamazoo, but we got the ultimate air charters. I mean, not realistically, of course, to have 4 aircraft here at the same time, but it'll still work out. It's still good. And it's fun to include some different aircraft in these airport updates from time to time. And good to see some new aircraft here in general as well. But yeah, too bad that the Delta CRJ-200 is gone. I'll probably do like a send-off update for them as well, just to kind of celebrate the CRJ-200 here. I did one for the American Eagle E-145, and well, I'll probably do it as Delta CRJ-200 send-off for MSP, but I guess we'll also have to do one here, so stay tuned for that update. It'll come sometime soon, and also the future retro updates. I know I just did the 1985 update, so we'll see which retro update comes next, and maybe you guys can vote on which one comes next. We'll see. But that's all I have to say for this update. So thank you all for checking out this Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport update, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.